minutes or so.
Yes, he is getting very
Or
lucky
she,
indeed.
or her, as the case may be. I'm not certain.
We have a random order match. We don't know who's gonna start out. Anyways, the blue team consists of Dusclops, Claydol, and Azurill. Again, Azurill is back. As is Chinchou for the red team. Joined by Gligar.
Chinchou returns, and so does Azurill. Meanwhile, this match will also be random order, with switching off, of course, since this is random order.
Red team has Chinchou, Gligar, and Baltoy. Baltoy has Kapow, so knows what could happen at the start of the match.
One while inputting down means we should two-player mode. No, I'm sorry, I can't get out playing by myself. And I'm sure most of this chat can't either. Mike Hogger.
Yeah. Like I said, you need 2 Game Boys, 2 copies of the game, and a link cable to pull that off. Got about a minute to go in this betting round. We don't have any major bets just yet. Of course, that could change in a hurry.
Notably, Toxic will be pretty damaging to this Dusclops if they choose to stay in on Chinchou. Or if it gets into that matchup, I'm sorry, this is switching off. But random order thankfully means that it won't necessarily be Chinchou versus Dusclops first off for blue team. The order they hope for is probably going to be something like, well, they probably will hope for Chinchou to face Azurill or Claydol instead. That way they can use Sing or Trick Room and Dig. But notably they use Dig against Chinchou. Chinchou can also use Bounce in order to have a 2-turn move war that it may potentially win.
Yep. Have another stalemate. Will be Claydol and Gligar to start.
Notably, Levitate means that Earthquake is not going to do any damage to this Claydol. But they had Night Slash instead to be super effective.
Here we go from the Crystal Coliseum. Pokemon Battle Revolution. Gligar starts with a Night Slash.
So, blue team will use Trick Room turn 1, and then probably try to flinch this Gligar with Zen Headbutt.
And the speed swap is active, and we have Distortion from Giratina. Here comes the Zen Headbutt.
It's not going to do much damage to this Gligar. That's maybe 4 KO range, just about. So if they get a flinch, they might just be able to win this 1v1. Or not, because now Gligar gets a Night Slash critical hit.
Claydol's in the red, just like that. Claydol with his Zen Headbutt trying to flinch.
They will get a single flinch, and instead Gligar will finish off this Claydol.
Claydol is defeated. Who will take its place?
Blue team do have the ability to use Will-O-Wisp to cripple this Gligar, and then possibly try to Calm Mind up and in preparation for Baltoy.
Dusclops is indeed sent out.
But it does not look like they will use Will-O-Wisp. They'll just use Ominous Wind instead.
Gonna go for a boost. And
that
not
will
enough.
Barely survive. Meanwhile, Gligar can Earthquake this thing, and it will do so. It will not do much damage though. Dusclops is a very tanky Pokemon.
Yep. So on this next turn,
they won't get any Calm Minds, so they're just hoping for the Rainbow Boost here, it seems like. Kappa Pride.
Ground Flying type Gligar is defeated.
Say the line. The twisted dimensions restored to normal. This colony is no longer distorted.
Actually, it only says that when you actually use the move to reset it. So, here we go. Baltoy is indeed sent out against the Dusclops.
Now, Baltoy will be able to Earthquake this Dusclops, and Dusclops notably doesn't have any special attack or special defense boosts from Calm Mind, so it will just Ominous Wind and not do too much damage to it.
Actually,
it
does a pretty good chunk.
It
did about 2/3. Boy with another Earthquake.
Dusclops will survive this, and it should KO with the next Ominous Wind available. But notably, Ominous Wind is also only 1 PP now after having been used 4 times in this battle.
Yes, that last Earthquake did bring Dusclops down to about 1/3 to 1/4 health.
It's 1/4 health, while Chinchou is going to 2KO this with Waterfall most likely. Blue team could either try to just use their last Ominous Wind here or try to burn Chinchou.
What it decides to do is
personally, I think I'll
burn it, but I don't think it's going to survive this waterfall.
Yeah, I think that burn is the right play here because Chinchou is probably going to be able to 2KO Azurill, considering how paper Azurill defenses are.
Surprised that Dusclops is able to take that waterfall. So now Chinchou is burnt to a crisp. Chinchou will finish off this Dusclops, but
in spite of the burn halving its attack, Dusclops is at low enough HP to be able to be KO'd by that.
Yep. So here comes Azurill with its huge power. What will it lead with?
Notably, this burn Chinchou isn't going to be able to do a great amount of damage as Azurill with Waterfall. So they not only need to hope of flinches, I believe they need at least 1 crit in order to not activate Custard Berry and Body Slam. Since Custard Berry will activate it if it goes below 1/4 health.
Yeah, or at least go for a bounce and maybe try to get some paralysis, but here comes the Body Slam.
And that should KO Chinchou, that huge power. Or barely not KO, but burn will finish it off.
But the burn finishes it off. And Azurill gets its revenge on Chinchou for the win.
In the battle of losers from last battle, it looks like Azurill is the final victor. Try hard.
Now they split their series.
Or rather, did Chinchou win last battle?
Yes.
I forgot. Oh yes, Chinchou did win last battle. Azurill, as you say, just managed to come back from its former pretty horrific defeat.
Both have the same movesets too as the last match. Pinball is in the Meowth stage. It is kind of struggling actually, and it may fail. Get your side game inputs in for a chance to win a token.
Oak is still telling us to play by ourselves. How sad.
A violin, that is a Kappa. Axew wins the token.